All right, guys. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. It is cold today. They finally got enough done here where we can start doing our rough electrical here on the bottom. So we're gonna throw our boxes in today. We might throw some wire in. It just depends on kind of the weather because it's snowing. I don't know if you can see through the windows there, but it's snowing off and on. But the weather dropped from like in the 30s the last few days. Now it's going down into the single digits. So as you can see, I'm bundled up with the Carhartts and stuff, you know. Hey, you got to stay warm. At least it blocks the wind being in the pole barn now, because it would be brutal if you're out there in the wind. But we're going to throw some rough electric in here, try to get our boxes put up, keep plugging away. Hope y'all enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, guys, so we're going to go 48 inches, which is what your boxes are going to be for your switches. We'll go right here where the concrete's going to come up, where the floor will be. We're going to mark a 48-inch mark right here. And that way we know where to put out our box. Switch in here. Don't forget, when you're putting your switches in, you're going to want to put a half-inch overlap for when you finish, if you're going to put drywall up or whatever you're going to put. So you want to put a half-inch with space right there, and we're going to tap it in. All right, guys, so normally in a house residential, you're going to go, every receptacle is going to be 16 inches from the floor to the top of the box. But we're going to change it up because it is a pole barn, and I don't want to be bending down. You don't want dust and stuff in there from a pole barn. So I'm going to run my wire, a lot of my wire right here on top of this 2x4. That way it's tucked underneath here and it's nice and clean look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring each box, that way they're all the same across the entire pole barn. They're going to come to the top of this, or the bottom of that 2x4, and from the floor that is 26 inches. So we're going to have the top of our box at 26 inches. That way we can make a nice loop with our 6 inches out of the box and pop down into our boxes. So we're going to go ahead and go down every one of these poles here, and we're going to mark where we want our receptacle boxes. We want a receptacle every 8 feet in this pole barn. So we're going to do one on every one of these poles, obviously keeping it out from underneath a window. All right, guys, we got the electrical panel put in. There's code is like 36 inches. You have to have workable space on either one side of the panel box. So we're plenty there, no problems. We had to build it out a little bit with a couple 2x4s. So when we put the actual insulation in to finish the building, it's flush with it. We started running our electrical for our receptacles, and as you can see, we're just running it right down along that 2x4, and we're planning on having a receptacle every 8 feet. So we got our rough going on right now. Still working on it. We're down about halfway through, so we're going to keep working down that way. Let's throw the four-wheeler in here so you can see where we've ended so far. So let's just keep watching. We did put a outside GFI right here. We're going to put 4 along the building, every probably halfway on every side. Doing our last switch box here, and then we started trenching for the power to be ran into the pole barn here. So you guys will be seeing that here soon. But I hope you all have enjoyed the wiring of the pole barn. It has taken quite some time, so it's not a very fast process, but you know, hey, we're not here to do things 100 miles an hour. We're just trying to here to get it done and enjoy, and let you guys enjoy it with us. So we're gonna get this taken care of here and then wrap it up, hopefully. Just want to let you guys know it did take about 7 days in total. Hey, I only can work 2 to 3 hours at a time, so it did take a little bit longer than I anticipated, but hey, I'd rather work slower and make sure everything is done to the T. So hope you guys are about the same way. I will tell you we used 12.2 and 12.3 wire, running all the wires all over the place, made sure everything was nice and square and neat. So we finally got the panel box all completed. Got our big boy wired in, everything done. Let's shine these lights on. 1, 2, 3. That one all the way in the far left, that is for our loft light. Go ahead and turn that one on, Gabriel. And we'll show them that one here. There you go. So that's all of them. The big fan there, all we gotta do, hit the remote to turn that fan on. We'll show you that real quick. Lights out here on the exterior, they are on a dimmer switch. 3-way dimmer switch, so we can turn them off and on from this side or that side. Let's take a look at this panel box real quick, and I'll show you how we got it all wired up. Everything nice and organized, obviously. 200 amp service here. Let me take this off and I'll show you what we got inside. Here's what we got. I did wire this entire panel box myself. Once again, I'm not a licensed electrician. I just feel comfortable doing things, and I've done it in the past, so make sure you seek your own electrician if you're gonna do something like this. But we got the big boy wire in there, everything labeled. Here's a little tip and trick. When you are wiring a panel box, you can kind of label your tips as they come into your panel box. That way you always know what you have. All right, guys, until next time here on Hillcreek Outdoors, we appreciate you coming back to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope you all learned something. And we did match the lights on the outside of the barn here with the ones on the house. We do have them on, but we have light bulbs in there that are sensitive based upon the dusk and dawn, so they match the house up there. So when it gets dark, starts to get dark, everything pops on and everything matches. We'll be throwing that camper in here shortly. Hope you all enjoyed.